Hi guys, so there's actually new,
The Riddler posted a few days ago saying who is /are fake, and when they were
I think I already put this one on, but there's no updates regarding Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. I think we should check this out, because, this has gotten really interesting.
We've got brand new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks to take a look at as the leaks
Take a look at it.
continue to drop new information. Let's dive in. Alright, so let's jump into things here. I'm going to be using Centro Leaks as our reference, but...
And I'm going to be using A-Drive as my reference, because I don't have my Twitter up.
Kaka and Ku and other sources that I've seen otherwise, but they've got a nice little list here. So, it starts off by saying that Scarlet and Violet will have between 21 and 40 new abilities. Now, that is a lot of new abilities.
That's a lot of new abilities, okay.
It's important to remember that some abilities will be the same.
21 to 40 new abilities.
We've seen that happen a few times, and there'll be an example of that later in this video as well. Scarlet and Violet are going to have between 46 and 65 new moves. That's a pretty robust new move pool.
46 to 65 new moves for the Pokemon Scarlet and the Pokemon Violet video game. Nice.
Legends Arceus obviously slimmed down that move pool.
Obviously.
In my opinion, I'm curious to see what the distribution is. Obviously, one or two moves can make or break a Pokemon from a competitive standpoint. So
yeah.
I'm always excited to see new moves. We've seen a couple of them, like kind of the new one that Cyclizar gets, which is like.
Also, guys, if you guys do want to see the full video,
stuff that we're excited to see.
A-Drive is my reference, so you guys can check this out on his channel.
Champions in the region has three particular Pokemon on our team that we've seen leaked. One is the Hakefish, which is actually seen an image of. Two is an Ostrich, which we believe to be a Cleopatra-based psychic ostrich. And three being this Poison Flower type Pokemon, which was one of the first leaked images that actually came out. And a lot of people were just like, yo, this thing's got to be fake. But it seems as though that it actually is real. So those are some of the Pokemon that Geetha's going to have on her team. A psychic Pokemon.
Etha, that's her name.
Poison Pokemon, which does fit with her motif that we've seen so far in terms of her clothing and her outfits and things like that. Centro then goes on to clarify that the ranges are a little smaller, 25 to 40 abilities, 50 to 65 new moves, but again, those numbers are very close. We're in the same ballpark here. And speaking of those abilities, Serena's Queenly Majesty ability is getting a clone, so a new Pokemon is going to get an ability with the same effect, which we already have seen, right? Like Queenly Majesty and Dazzling, I believe, are the same effect, if I'm not mistaken.
Pretty much.
Is the ability that Bruxish gets, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Girafare's Evolution, which is one of the Pokemon I'm actually most excited for. Its name, as per Riddler, who is still a palindrome. So a palindrome is a word that's said the same forwards, or spelled the same forwards and backwards, like race car or Girafarig. Fun fact, the first band I was ever in high school was called Palindrome, and our first EP was called Hannah with an H at the end. That's just a fun fact. Our music was pretty bad, but I did some cool
pretty
stuff on my
much.
band days. Hey, Drive, were you in a band? I was. A lot of people are speculating that the name of Girafarig is going to be Farig Giraffe, which that's kind of what we thought for a little while. So
Again, what's actually not been known about, that's going to be, Farig Giraffe.
Giraffe, we're going to call it, has an ability apparently called Ruminant, but I guess that's a little unsure.
I'm going to end up calling him G-Giraffe.
New ability, a lot of people are speculating that it's going to have to do with berries. There's going to be something to do with berries. Girafarig being able to utilize berries. We'll have to wait.
That'd be nice, though. Like, what was that Pokemon that had that ability? It wasn't Gulpin.
Starter evolutions, we have a reminder here that they don't have new abilities for their hidden abilities. So, that's not the end of the world, right? Some people are speculating.
So the starters.
Maybe Quaxley gets Dancer, which could be kind of cool. Some people are.
So the starters have the actual regular abilities that any starter would have.
There's thoughts that maybe Prankster or something could be for Sprigatito turning into a dark type.
Sprigatito, yeah, Prankster.
Might end up being in the new games. By the way, if you guys didn't hear, I'm doing a Nintendo's kind of the ice gym from the snowboarder. Apparently, the ghost and the ice gym are both at the top of the mountain.
Top of the mountain, yeah.
Down from Centro. Then apparently there's some recommendations on which order you should do the gyms, and it's sad to say that it does seem as though, as open as this world is, there is still a recommended order because you're not going to be able to be the right levels to deal with those harder gyms. I personally would have loved to see a dynamic game that scaled based on where you're at. If you had one bad...
So let me actually pause this and let me actually say this to you guys. So the gyms are gonna be in the order that were used in other Pokemon games, obviously. So Gym 1 and Gym 2, those are bug and grass type gyms. Which is something really new because we usually will have rock type gyms in the beginning of the game, and then water, fire, grass, whatever was next. So that's pretty cool that they would have that bug type at the first one. Gym 3 and Gym 4 are going to be electric and water type. So Gym 3 is going to be the electric type, which we actually see that in the Hoenn region with Watson and all the other gyms. Gym 5 is going to be normal type, which is kind of sound like the Hoenn region in general, with Norman being the normal type, the 5th gym leader, and all that. Ghost and Ice are both at the top of the mountain. And again, it's got to be Ghost first and then Ice. And then the 8th gym is the Psychic type gym. And it also says you can do it in any order, but this is recommended to do it in the order that it goes by. You know what I mean? Like Gym 1 all the way to Gym 8. You can do it any other way, but as AJ just pointed out, your Pokemon might not be higher level to deal with those harder gyms. So
level 20 to 30. If you had 5 badges, they were going to be level 40 to 45, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the gyms were going to switch, but that does not seem to be the case. So it seems as though Bug and Grass or Electric and Water, they're set up on a map in the way that, like, if you do those gyms first, that's going to make the most sense. You can do it in any order, but based on the map location, the levels, that's going to be your best bet. And we've got this nice image here, which does break down where the different gyms are, right? So we've got the Bug Gym in this location. We've got the Grass Gym over here, the Electric Gym, the Water Gym, and then, of course, you've got the Normal Gym tucked away there. You've got a Fairy type gym, and then you've got the Ghost and Ice type gym on the top of the page. So that seems to be where the gym locations are.
Pretty much, yeah.
It makes sense to do them in that particular order. You do Bug, and then Grass. You do Electric. You do Water as the second, third gym, fourth gym, just based on the proximity. So you obviously start in the bottom southern part of the map, and you kind of work your way up around kind of the central part. Which is important to recognize here that there's a possibility that, like, in game design, if you decide to do, like, the Bug Gym, the Water Gym, the Normal Gym, and then work your way up to, like, the Ghost and Ice Gym, if you go back to the Grass and Electric Gym, they're going to be, like, 50 levels under you, or maybe, like, 30 levals under you.
Yeah, they're going to be clean sweeps.
We'll have to see how that's going to go.
That would be actually nice to do in any order. But it only makes sense to do the Gym 1, Gym 2, Gym 3, Gym 4, whatever.
They had an opportunity to really tie in what the manga did and like what the story of Pokemon is, where the gym leaders have different teams based on what kind of challenger they're facing. And
The last gym is going to be level 50. The level cap is going to be level 50.
I'm a little disappointed. That doesn't mean it's going to be bad. It's just, that was something that I was looking forward to. I love the level.
So again, you can do it in any order, but it's recommended that you do 1 and 2 first before going right back up. I might over level when I do my Let's Play. I might just over level just for the heck of it. So we actually might take one path and then we will swap around and go the opposite direction and clear Grass and Electric. So
interesting talks about Magnemite. So we believe that Magneton is going to be getting a Paradox form. So it's going to have this kind of new form that we're not really sure of the typing of, but the Riddler has posted, says, imagine its new function growing out its body. So this is kind of hinting that instead of maybe magnets all over Magneton, it's going to have like screws or something. So something to look for as we kind of get information. There's some funny pictures, like Blaze Incineroar underneath posting the Magneton with the screws all over it. So just keep that in mind as we wait and see what these...
That actually looks pretty nice though. It's kind of like swords on a Magneton. That's nice.
And that's pretty much that going on for today in the world of Pokemon leaks and news.
So that's pretty much it for the leaks and rumors of the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. Again, Giraffeig's evolution is going to be Paradox form. We might get a new Paradox form of Magneton. And again, for the gym orders, it's pretty much easy to do the first and second gym with the Bug and Grass type. Going on to the Water and the Water and Electric, which is the third and fourth. Gym 5, it's going to be the normal type gym. 6 and 7 are going to be from the mountain on top. And that's going to be for those mountains on top for the Ghost and the Ice type gym. And right back down to the beginning of the game is Gym 8 with the Psychic type gym. Again, it's much easier to do it in that way. My bad. It's much easier to do it in that way than from other ways. Alright guys, I'm going to be ending the video off here. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, so you love the support by hitting that like button down below. Subscribe channel if you guys are new. Again guys, my Instagram is going to be in the beginning of the video, so if you missed it, I don't even apologize because it's right in your face. So anyways, it's for here today. I'll go back gaming, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with some more Pokemon news. Peace!